Hi, there's a glare in the picture because of the direction I'm driving. But today is May 13th, Friday, May 13th. Knock on wood somewhere. And I'm heading out to, I remember I said I live in Illinois, in Sycamore, Illinois. But there's a town next door to us called Cortland. And today is the town of Cortland garage sales. Now it's a small little town. You can go through it in like a couple minutes, but it's not that small. It has a lot of people that live there, and every year in the first, second weekend of May, they have the town of Cortland garage sales, and it's a huge event. A lot of people come from out of town. They'll have vendors, they'll have a craft show, they'll have food trucks everywhere. People will be selling food. They'll sell all kinds of things. And when I was younger, I used to go to this every year with my mom and dad and my older sister Debbie, and we would make a whole day of it. It would be fun. It was fun. And I pretty much do it on my own because my mom and my sister have passed, and my dad, he kind of moved away. But I am excited about this because I wait this whole year. I take this one day off work so that I can source this town of garage sales in Cortland. And the surrounding towns will also have garage sales, but there's literally a map to pick up to go through all of these garage sales in this town. So, I did very well at my last two flea market booths in Kane County and downtown DeKalb back alley market. So I'm out. I sold like 200 of my items, so I need more stuff. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to gain back a lot of that. So because I have a show next week in a town called Creston, Illinois, about 15 minutes from here. They're having a street market there, and I have a booth there. So I need some good stuff. And this day, I usually, my son last year came with me because it was COVID and they didn't have school. And this year, I'm on my own. This year, they're at school. My husband, he works overnight, so he is home sleeping. And I don't have to go to work. So I am taking full advantage of this day. My friend Mary might meet me later. She works with me at my job, and she did have to work because she did not request it off like I did. And so that's it. So right now I'm going to my job because my boss has printed off the map for me, and I'm going to pick it up. I did that because you can stop at like a gas station in Cortland, but the gas station is like halfway through the town, so you'll miss half the things and have to start back at the beginning. So this way I can get it, and then I'll start at one end of the town and work my way through to the other side. One of my favorite things about this weekend, and these sales go on through usually till Saturday, some will go on to Sunday, but is other towns will have them because they know about this event. They all know that there's going to be people in town. Around here in DeKalb and Sycamore and in Cortland, there's going to be a lot of people, so other towns around will also have garage sales. Not town garage sales, but a lot of people will have. Some of my favorite ones to go to are like the ones out in barns, that you have to go out a couple miles because those are big ones. And, older people tend to have the better stuff of vintage and glassware and stuff like that, so I usually will look for them. And so that is where I'm headed right now. I'm going to pick up the map, and then I am going to go there. I've already gassed up, got my drink, all my supplies, my camera, and all that. And I will get back to you. I'm going to film randomly throughout the day. Sometimes I'll remember, sometimes I will not remember. Sorry. And I'm trying to block out this sun. Sometimes I will not remember, but I'll try and get as much as I can. I'm going to be rotating between my GoPro and my phone, so I will film as I go, and hopefully you'll enjoy the day with me. fantastic. Look at that. Yeah.
How much is it generating? How much do you got in your generator, buddy? Thousands. Never get the actual.
Are you working this?
Back in the box.
Can I make a little pile? I'll take that. I'm just gonna look around more.
Sure. I like those ratchet wrenches. Yeah, that's like a cool thing. Nancy, these wrenches here. 75? Yeah, that's cool. That's not big. Yeah.
Dog crates. So far, so good. I found some good stuff right off the bat. I will do a haul. I did that last year. I mean, obviously not for YouTube because I didn't have a YouTube channel. But I took pictures. I remember I laid everything out on the table and it was full. My table was full. And I took pictures of everything and sent it to my siblings because they were pretty much my only audience at the time. And it was great. It was fantastic. And anyway, so I begun right at the beginning of Portland is a mobile home park, and I started there because this is the beginning, so I'm going to work my way to all the way across town. But I'll probably come back here because I could see that some people were still opening up. They weren't unpacked, you know, so I'm gonna swing back by on my way up. All right, we'll get back to you later. All right, so we're going to this one because it's huge. So here we go. Oh, I saw pictures of this on Facebook. Or somewhere I saw it. I don't know. I thought maybe you guys just put it on the log. Pretty cool though. A lot of tools. I'm not a tool person, but they're still cool. So they had a lot of stuff. It just wasn't stuff for me and what I'm looking for, but I wish them well. I hope they do well. We'll see you at the next one. I am doing very well so far. I found a lot of things for very cheap. So I'm excited. Today should be a pretty good day. I keep seeing all the same people that I saw at previous garage sales. I'm seeing them all at the ones I'm currently going to. So I'm gonna go check this one out real quick. Hello. First garage sale of the day. And I see something I want already. I'm going to take that because it's awesome. And of course, I left my money in my car. Ooh, chicken box. Gotta get my money. Excuse me. Want to buy these two? $1.50.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was filming. I'm filming everything.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. You too. Woo! Got caught on your wire. It's okay. Okay, so that was my first one, and I got a treat box of that type of deal. I'm gonna have to put my money in my pocket because trying to dig it out in this purse is crazy. So I'll be back. So I'm switching between the GoPro and my phone. It's starting to get hot outside, and there's clouds, and today was supposed to be sunny. But it still is. It's so far so good. Hopefully they're just gonna pass by. We're supposed to have storms this weekend, but I don't know if we will or not. But I hope not. So I'm gonna now head further into town. I think I covered a lot of this side, but I will be coming back because a lot of people were setting up and they didn't. I don't always understand why people aren't set up like really early for garage sales for this event, because people are out at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I mean, I didn't get here till 7:45 and it was already crowded everywhere. So, yeah. So now I'm going to head to the other side of the tracks where there's, you know, bundles, packs of garage sales. And see what I can find over there. I'll get back to you. Morning, ladies. Hope you don't mind me at film.
GoPro going somewhere?
I do. Oh, did I? Yeah. From Bradshaw?
No,
Or
it's the part.
oh, the bowl, the blue.
X-ray.
Yes, yes.
Only, I remember because I've seen it in a lot of pictures.
Oh, yes. That's what I do. Garage sales. Today is going to be a good day.
They do with a lot of jewelry.
Trinket boxes. Oh, from Salt Cellars. Very cool. So you make these?
Mm-hmm.
Or what are these?
These are magnets.
Magnets.
So like a lot of the like earrings or like no one wears clip on, you know.
And these are, sun catchers.
So they're out of vintage chandelier crystals.
Can I show your shoes off?
Yeah.
This voice will be with you always. I like that.
So the inserts come in and out. So you can take these in and out and just take part of it with you or put it back in.
Very cool, very cool. I really like these magnets.
Oh, good. It's a good outdoor craft.
And this one. Take the pearl one. And the sunflower one. I'm gonna take these two.
Those two? Okay, what I have, 2 for 3.
They're very cool. All right, thank you.
So reach out and then I also craft.
Right? So multitasker. All right. Good luck. So I stopped here, but a lot of them are not fully up. I did buy the 2 magnets, which are very cool. And I'm gonna come back by here when more of the booths have been put up. And you know, I'm early, but there are good ones that are open early. So I'm gonna head out to some more garage sales. hopefully things will go well. Get that pottery. Very heavy. Okay, see, I always find these here. That piece, fantastic. Last year I found Merano. So, that'll do. That will do. I'm gonna go see about those two chairs up there.
Oh, you home? Oh, I was stopping.
No, they're not really competition. Found this yellow art glass piece at this. I found this yellow art glass piece at this garage sale, and this is the garage sale that I first went to last year, where I first found my first piece of Merano. He had this cool glass thing today, and he gave it to me for 50 cents. So I could probably get about 20 bucks for it. So it's like quadruple. So all right, I was just telling you that. I'm gonna go on to the next.
I know. Thanks. Have a good one.
Hello.
He retired, so he needs something to do.
I was having a difficult time at this garage sale because this man was standing there and he was holding a kid on his shoulders and he was just blocking the way. He was waiting for somebody, but still blocking the way. I ended up just leaving because I couldn't get to the other side of the garage sale. I tried to. I went in this aisle, but I couldn't see far. People were in there, and I couldn't get in. We're trapped. We're trapped. Morning. Tired.
Trying to hit all 55.
All of them. Is that how many there is? I thought
Yeah.
there usually is more than that, right?
It's, you got the, well, you know what, not everybody probably paid and put in a
Oh.
to get on the map. So you're probably right, it's probably more than 50%. For the people that,
Yeah, I got the map. Published. It's hot. It's getting hotter. Alright. So, I didn't find anything of those last couple garage sales. So far, I have found one item that's going to pay for all that I have spent so far. It's getting hot, and I'm starting to feel tired, but I think it's 'cause I haven't eaten nothing. I need to eat and take a little break. And come back over to this section before I hit that neighborhood that's way over there that I always go to. The reason I don't start at that neighborhood is because it is often like baby stuff. Because it's younger families that live in there. I like these neighborhoods where it's not like a subdivision, you know, and people have lived in them for 30, 40 years and they have a lot of good stuff. So I'm gonna go and get something to eat so that I can get some energy. I'm tired already, and it's early, and I'm about to pass up some good garage sales, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna go look here before I go get something to eat. Alright, I'll be back. In that is this. Very cool. Get it. Look at this.
it's cool, isn't it?
It is. Interesting.
I'm just trying to figure out what it was.
Are you sure?
I don't know. No, I don't know if it's a turkey. It has a uniqueness to it, so I was trying to figure out what it actually is.
I think it's like a dragon or something.
I actually think,
When I
I actually
grabbed
think
it,
you're right.
the dragon is what I thought of.
Yeah.
She's the
That's what I-
bank. I'm security.
All right, thank you. Your security.
I'm security.
Take care.
All right, you too. So I found the taco house. There's a house, you always see the advertisements for them all over the town that there's tacos, but it took me like 2 hours to find it. So I finally found it though. Yay. Hi. Ah. Nice.
People come up and offer me a buck if it's under 10 they take it. Your wife is the
Well,
one
it's
that's
either
gonna
that or
snap
you're
the
gonna
seals.
end up spending money to get a dumpster job.
I'm telling you. Jeans will come back there, snap the seal. I was like, no person.
So you'll take these for a buck then?
Oh, she got $10.
$10.
$10
Yeah.
for the pair. You can have them for $5.
for the two.
My wife is so I really need to go through some of these prices.
She's legitimately not here, so you can take it right now. And she's like, hey, we got $5, and she won't even know. Tell you what, if you give the original 10, we'll throw in some shoes.
No, I don't need no shoes.
I
For
tried
me?
walking in them. They've only been worn once.
I think my parents said we had Star Wars yeah, now it's just a back when the chicks in the box. Yes. What is the slack spicy? What that is? Oh, it's right, yeah.
One day she opens up James chips. She says it's not. So she wrote to James saying that she bought this because she heard she's not buying it. James sent her.
Okay, so at this point, it's later in the day now, and I've gone to all the garage sales I'm going to be able to go to today. Tomorrow I'll be going to some estate sales and some other garage sales that will be out there. But I was getting tired, and I think I covered most of them. So I decided to go to Goodwill since I still had some free time before my kids get home from school or my husband has to go to work. So, I hardly ever get to go to Goodwill alone. I kept looking at that covered jar there, but it seemed really faded, and I believe it was flashed glass. And so I just wasn't taking to it at all. This is usually my favorite shelf, but it seems pretty bare today. I did like that mug, but didn't take it. And anyway, so I did go to a lot of garage sales. I didn't film at all of them because it's tedious to have to sit there and keep getting the camera out and pushing play and doing all that. So I got the ones that I could and had time to get. But, it would have taken all day, to sit there and film every single one. And nobody wants to watch a 3-hour video, regardless of what it is, unless it's a movie or something. I was just checking what that was. It was a glass bowl, but I don't know, I didn't really like it. This is the Christmas aisle / candles / baskets aisle. And I'm just going through it, glancing at what they have. Somebody must have donated that whole collection of colorful candle votives for, maybe they were from a wedding or something. I liked these 2 candlesticks, but they didn't seem like quality. They just seemed like cheapy, tchotchke candlesticks. So I'm, obviously I'm looking for glass and ceramics, and I do find this red art glass apple, which was in good condition and felt nice, felt like good quality, so I did take it because I thought it was very pretty. And it's just occurring to me that I don't remember listing that, but anyway, now I'm in the kitchen aisle, kitchen-y bits, as Tiffany from Thrifty in Vegas would say, which makes me giggle every time, and because of the way she says it. But I'm just going through this. I kind of just swing by because I don't see anything on it that is very interesting to me. But I'm just going to keep going. until I do find something of interest to me. I'm heading towards the glasses. I'm gonna pick up one of those purplish green glasses. I look at them every time I come, but as I've said before, glasses are difficult to ship. If I could buy them for myself, that'd be one thing. That'd be a whole different thing. And I didn't take them. If I take glasses at all, they got to be like thick, weight to them glasses. That I know because of that the quality of them is good. And I just like those little goblets because they were colorful. But now I'm looking at the mugs, trying to find any animal shapes or Ray Dunn or, any special looking mugs that stand out to me, or pottery mugs. I like to look for pottery mugs because they're nice and people made them and people put their work into them. But I didn't find anything today. But I did find this little guy right here coming up. This little lady or guy, whatever. Art glass, crackle glass, art glass purse. This purse is, the story to this is crazy. I got this. I was excited to find it because I had sold all of my art glass purses at the Kane County Flea Market. So I was excited to find it. I hadn't seen one in a while, and oddly, when I went home and unpacked all the stuff on Sunday, it was gone. It was not in my stuff. It was nowhere to be found. 1 second. I'm going to find this porcelain trivet. I took that because it's fantastic. It had no chips. And then I found this Lotus, Blanco bowl, which was also fantastic. And I'm about to find a paperweight as well. It was like Christmas for like 3 minutes in the whole store. Anyway, the glass purse. I looked everywhere. My husband looked everywhere. And I even remember when I took it to the car thinking about how to put it in there without breaking it. And I remember putting it in one of the bags. But it was just gone. There was nothing there and nowhere in my car and none of the stuff. I did come back to the Goodwill a couple days later and asked around, and they said they did not see it. But if somebody had, they probably put it right back up for sale, and it's gone, which made me very, very sad. But what can you do? You gotta just move on, and deal with what you got. I did get that Blanco, and the paperweight was nice, and the trivet also was great. So, I made up for it, but, I just had hoped that So I'm coming to the end of the video at Goodwill, and I'm going to switch over to Roadhouse Antiques in Creston, Illinois in a couple seconds. So I am at Roadhouse Antiques in Creston, and I'm in one of my favorite booths. I came here because the girl in front had told me they were having a sale, and she knows that I like glassware, and so that is why I went right to this booth, and I found these two Fenton votives or salt cellars. They were Hobnail, and they were great, and they were only like $2, so I took them.
So this is one of my favorite booths, and Chris, the girl at the register, she had directed me here to let me know that the booth was 25% off, because she knows I like glass and she knows I like this booth. So I'm now going to go through it and figure out what I want to buy. So anyone that knows me knows I'm a huge Fenton fan. I like Fenton glass. Someday I will collect it when I have a house and can have curio cabinets and all that. But right now, I can only buy it for resale. And I have sold a lot of Fenton. I was looking at that decanter and I thought it was fantastic. And so anyway, this booth often has a lot of Fenton pieces. I already took 2 that I found right off the bat up to the front. I do find this little gold dish here, and I did take it because it was only $4.50 plus 25% off. So I thought that was great. And the 2 Fenton, they were kind of like, you can use them as tea light holders, you can use them as salt cellars, whatever you want. But they were only $2.50 each, and they were vintage. They were hobnail, and they were fantastic. I was commenting here that I like the bird, just not for that price. But I do go over here and I find art glass. Well, I mean, it's an ashtray, a glass ashtray, and I do well with vintage glass ashtrays. And I didn't notice right now, but there's a second one on the shelf below. I do find it later, but it has kind of scratchy damage to it. And the girl, Chris, points that out to me because they were $10.50 each, and she didn't want me to buy it if it was, a scratch. See, I just did grab that dish again. This store, it's a pretty big antique mall kind of place. I mean, it's not massive, but it's big for my area anyway. And I found out recently that they are selling the building. The woman that owns it decided to sell it to some guy that's just going to use it as storage. So all of these people that have these booths have to leave. So then there's nowhere to go. There's no booth to go to anywhere. So they're just going to have to either sell online or figure something else out. Chris had told me that they were trying to find another building to be able to be in, but it wasn't looking promising. I did take this Fenton basket, this Silvercrest basket. I thought it was really nice. I think it was like $9, 25% off. So I've had those before and sold them pretty well, and I just like the Silvercrest. I think it's really pretty. And so I pick it up when I get a chance. So I'm going around the store, but at the same time, Chris is telling me, about sales and she's telling me about them wanting to sell the building. I did take this glass pitcher. It was only $6. I liked it. I liked the pebble kind of texture that was on it. And anyway, so Chris was telling me that, about them selling the building, and that she was trying to help the other booth holders, to try and find a place, because she has a booth in this building. And but it didn't sound like they were having any luck at it at all. So we'll look around some more. I stayed in this booth for a while, just keep going over the price. I'm trying to talk myself into certain things. How much, I don't know why. I had the money. I could have just bought some things, but sometimes when you buy things or you pay up for them, and then they sit for a while, that's money that you're just not making. And it's just sitting on the shelf. So I try to get things that I know are going to sell fairly quick. They don't have to sell within a week or anything, but within the month or so is what I'm looking for. And I was looking at these glasses of depression glass, and I get depression glass sometimes. It just depends what it is, what the price is. I have sold lots, glass in lots before, and they did well. Usually the pink does well. And so now I'm moving along, going towards this wood wall for some reason, but I'm just checking out some of the other booths. I'm trying to remember where I'm at this point, because I always follow a certain path when I go in this place. I follow a certain path, just so I know I've covered everything that I was trying to cover. I thought that cart was pretty cool. I mean, it's bright yellow. And anyway, this is the corner booth when you first come in. I was telling myself I had taken my glasses off, and then all of a sudden I couldn't see anything. Lately I've been wearing my glasses, but I always forget to put them on. Like right now I can't figure out where they are. But anyway, this place has some really neat stuff and really big. Some booths are really big, like this one is. And I'm just sad that they're gonna close. This was a place that every so often I go to, and I spend a lot of money there, and I get a huge haul from it. And now it's not going to be there, and there's nowhere to go other than out of town. There's one other small place in DeKalb, but it's not this big, and so the only option is to go out of town. I was looking at this glass shoe, and I was trying to tell whether it was Fenton. It was marked for $20, and they just don't sell for that much. I mean, you gotta really find a unique one that find that certain somebody that's gonna pay that amount for those glass shoes. Even the Fenton ones don't really sell that well. This little booth right here I like a lot. I was gonna go through it, but then Chris was directing me to a new booth that had popped up. It was a small little like bookcase kind of booth, and she wanted me to come look at it, and I was telling her that I would see it when I go around, but eventually she swayed me over there. So I'm following her now it's just a bookcase, but I ended up getting a few things from it that were really cool. And she's showing me or telling me what area or how much space the girl has, and then I turned around to see this bookcase because I check it out every time I come, because they always have some art glass pieces, and I was handing Chris stuff out of it that she could take up to the front for me, and like that bud vase, I took that as well. And I contemplated taking that the last time I was here, and I didn't. But I, gave in. I just handed her a second piece that I wanted. I'm so indecisive. I don't know. Excuse me. This booth, I really never ever bought anything out of it. Well, I guess if that bookcase was with it, I guess I just did buy some stuff out of it. I'm not sure. I think I come back to her booth. Oh, no, I'm about to find them. These Bohemian glass check trinket dishes or salt cellars, whatever you want to call them. They were fantastic. And there was 2 of them. And they were both different shapes, but they were great. And I absolutely wanted them. And they were only like $2. And they were in an excellent condition. So those are up on my eBay page already. A lot of the stuff I got is not listed yet. I did list some of it, but I had to still take pictures of all of it and do the notes and what I was going to price them at and all that. I was pointing out the Blendo setup there, but she might not have known it was called Blendo. She called it something else. But it was a nice set. I've been lately looking at the jewelry, but I don't get it much from here. I went over to this blue bowl. I like this pattern of pottery or ceramics, whatever it is, the cobalt stuff, but I can never talk myself into buying them. And this corner booth, it has a lot of toys, a lot of vintage toys or antique toys, and I don't know what antique toys or vintage toys look like. So I don't buy them because I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want to make a mistake. And people are touchy about that kind of thing, especially people are really touchy about toys that, you know, they know what they're looking for and what they see, and, you know, they don't want you to sell them something that isn't what it's supposed to be. I keep picking up that decanter. It has these little glasses with it because I really like it, but I feel like there's some damage to it, and I do eventually find that some of the hand-painted petals are worn off. They're gone, and so that would devalue it immediately, especially on the decanter. If it was on the glasses, it might have made a difference, but in the end, I chose not to get it. I look at this booth right next to that sometimes, but I usually just pass these ones up. I go in and look and glance, but they have a lot of primitives and stuff in there, and I don't do those. I look at these birds every single time I come because they're fantastic. They're just expensive, but they are great. This booth also has a lot of Hager pieces and maybe some McCoy. I didn't flip them all over or anything, but I have looked at them before, and they're great. I love them, but maybe someday I can buy them, but it would have to be for myself because they're not priced for resale. I usually pass up these next couple booths. I go in this one for a minute because on occasion I find something in there, but it's not, my jam. And on this one, I always find salt and pepper shakers. I didn't find any to this day, but I always look. There was a lady, she was fixing up her booth, and I was trying to stay out of her way because she was, stocking it. This is just a catch-all booth right here. They have a lot of different things, pottery, toys. But this booth right here is my favorite in the whole store because she has such pretty stuff. She always has Fenton pieces, cranberry. This pattern right here. She always has Hager, some McCoy, but her prices they are on par, but they are not meant for resellers, and they are meant for collectors. And someday when I do collect, I would have loved to come to this booth and buy, but it will no longer be here. But yeah, she decorates it really pretty, and I have bought out of here. I have bought Fenton out of here, and I have bought a lot of Hager out of this booth. But, I usually am looking for the sales, but she doesn't have sales very often. So, I'm usually stuck having to leave it behind. I like a lot of her coin dot pattern glass. Coin dot, I just think is so pretty, and I wish they were priced lower so I can get some of them, you know. But I mean, I get it. She's trying to, you know, do what I'm doing. She's trying to make a living, and you know, she works hard at finding her stuff, and you know, wants to get what she feels they are worth, and I totally understand that. So I'm gonna keep going, and I like going. I usually look in this booth. They often have like milk glass stuff, but this day I just kept going to one of my next favorite booths, which is this booth. And you see how it's pink, it has that pink cloth, and they did that purposely, and it makes the glass look pink. But I end up lifting up one of the glasses and realized that I was checking with my black light to see if it glowed, but I realized that it's not pink at all. It's just clear glass, and she put that pink thing there, which makes it look like it's pink, and it's not. And I'm telling myself that, realizing that all this time that I've been looking at it, it's not been what I thought it was. And there's me in the glass. In a minute, I think I pick one up just to see. But it is still pretty glass. It's just, I don't really deal with that much. I do buy clear glass, I'm not gonna lie. I do. But I just don't look for it because, you know, I was looking at these swans. I said, oh, here's the family, because I see them every time, and they look like a whole family to me, even though they're probably not together or anything. You know, and I liked those plates. I was looking at this booth because, it's just a bookcase really. I liked these two vases. They were odd shaped. I thought they were cool. But they were $15 a piece. So that really didn't leave me much room for resale, you know, and that is the name of the game. I did look at this Murano clown. I thought he was cool, but he was $20, and I already have 2 Murano clowns. And I had 3, but I broke one of them being sloppy at one of my booths. Anyway, so I'm just walking around now. Look, I'm kind of heading towards the front again, because I'm running out of booths to look at. So I'll get back to you in a minute. So I'm back at that very first glass booth with the 25% off, and I'm looking at these amethyst vases that are down there. I like them a lot, but I don't know. I was distracted because at the top of the bookshelf are these 2. They're called Jenny and Josh, or Jenny and something, and I think they're Moser glass figurines, and I look at them all every time I'm there, and they're not worth a lot. They aren't, but I just love them. And if I, collected glass, I think I would have bought them for myself, just because they're so pretty. I don't know. But every single time I come here, I look at them, and every time I come, I look them up, even though it doesn't change anything. Jenny and Josh, that's it. So I think I'm coming to the end of the video, because I'm ready to head home. I'm tired. It's now probably around 3 o'clock, and I still have to make a couple other stops before I go home. So
Okay, so I didn't do an end video of Saturday, Friday and Saturday when I did the garage sale, Town of Cortland garage sales. So it's Monday morning and I'm just gonna, it was a great day. I got a lot of things I went to. I mean, I had to have covered every garage sale. You know, I didn't go to everyone because, you know, a lot of them were like baby clothes and stuff like that that I don't look for. So I usually can see, you know, you can drive by and you can see people, you know, if you've gone to garage sales. And I also, after I was done, on Friday, I went to Goodwill and Salvation Army, and I found some stuff at both of those. And Saturday, I got up and went to some estate sales. Me and my son went, and we also got stuff from there. I didn't film because there were people there, and I mean, there's people everywhere, but I just didn't film. Anyway, on Friday when I went to Goodwill, I had, in the video, you would see in the video that I found that art glass, blue art glass purse, and you know, those do well for me. They've always done well for me. I've sold a lot of them, and I was excited that I got that. But when I unpacked all my stuff on Sunday night, I hadn't unpacked it. I went through it. I was recuperating from the 2 days, and I did not come across it. So I don't know what happened to it. It's not in my car. It wasn't in any of my stuff. So I must have left it at the store. So I'm going to stop by there this morning to, you know, to see if maybe they held on to it. Odds are they did not. But I was so disappointed because I wanted that so bad. I got the Kane County Flea Market coming up in a couple weeks, and they do well there. And I'm going to have to go and try and find some at Hidden Antiques Mall in Rockford, because I know they have them there. Anyway, it was a good weekend. I did very well. I am going to show you all the things that I'm going to list. There's going to be things that I don't show because they're packed away, ready to go to the booths, and you can see those when I do the booths. But I'll show you what I'm going to actually list, because that's all laid out and waiting for me to start listing. It took 4 hours to go through all the stuff and separate what would just go to the booths and what would be put online on eBay and Facebook and Mercari. I also did really well over the weekend selling on eBay and Facebook. I did well there too. So I really like doing these flea markets. They're fun to me. They're a lot of work. They're exhausting, but they're really fun to me, and I like doing them, especially because I get to do them with my brother. And he just moved back here last year. His name is Romero, and he just moved back here last year. He had been gone for a long time. He's lived in other states, and before that he had lived in Chicago for most of my life. And so this is the first time he's living here close to us. He's not here in Sycamore, DeKalb, but he's in Sugar Grove, which is only 30 minutes away and very close to St. Charles and Aurora, where I go often. So, anyway, it was a great day on Friday, a great 2 days on Friday and Saturday. I did very well. People were very friendly. The weather was great. It worked out really well. And check me out on Facebook, eBay, and Mercari. Like and subscribe if you like this video. It's going to be a long video, it was a long video, because I covered all of Town of Cortland garage sales, Salvation Army, Goodwill, and so there's a lot of video. It goes fast, garage sales. It's hard because you go up to one, and sometimes you're only there for like 60 seconds because you glance and you can see whether you see something for yourself or not. And then some you stay longer because you're trying to pick and choose or whatever, or barter and all. And just keep that in mind. You've been to garage sales. It's quick. it's not, like in Goodwill where you're going along and, taking your time. It's quick. You're in there, you're out. So there was, I don't know if I got it on video, there was a garage sale I went to where there were 3 men and their wives had left them in charge of the garage sale. I don't know where the wives were. I think they went to the garage sales or a store or something, but they were like drinking and they were getting drunk, and so they were like, take what you want, we'll give it to you for this much or whatever. And I ended up getting these 2 Ninja Turtle big huge mugs that she had marked for $10, but they sold to me for $2.50 each, and they were just hilarious, I gotta say. And things like that make it fun. And there was a lot of nice people. Everything, it went pretty well. I was originally supposed to do a booth at the vendor craft show at the Town of Cortland garage sales, but I had to back out because, for one, my brother ended up not being able to come, and I didn't have any help, and I can't do the booths by myself. I sell glassware and pottery, so those are heavy, and I need help to set that all up. Maybe someday I'll be able to do them alone, but it's not feasible. I can't do it. So I did that. And not only that, I wanted to source the ton of garage sales. I wanted to go to them and buy stuff because, I did really well last year when I did the ton of garage, when I shopped them. So I didn't want to miss out on that. So, anyway, so this is my ending to that. It'll be at the end of the video. And it was a great weekend. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And keep watching my videos. Thank you. Bye. So I wanted to show you some of my haul from the Town of Cortland garage sales. This is not all of my haul. A lot of my haul is in this bin because it's packaged up, ready to go for a flea market show. And so a lot of it is not sitting out and going to be listed because it's going to be sold there. Whatever I don't sell, I'll end up listing. But for now, we'll come over here, take a seat. So I found, let me turn this a little, found these 2 little crackle bud vases. They were very cute. They were only like $0.25. And then I got this Tanala little, I don't know, vase, I guess, pottery vase. I get a lot of Tanala. I collect a lot of it. Just this little art glass bowl. Very cute. Little fox. I got me 2 Westmoreland kitten dishes. I think I paid 50 cents. As well as for this crystal bell. Also 50 cents. I did find this Murano bowl. I didn't find this at the garage sales. After the garage sales, I went to a place called Roadhouse Antiques in Creston, and that's in the videos, and that's where I found this. I found me also at the Roadhouse Antiques. I found out today that the Roadhouse Antique store is shutting down next month, which was very sad because it's one of my favorite places to go. But Silvercrest Fenton basket, another little amber basket, and then I found this trivet, ceramic trivet. It's very pretty. I'll be listing all of these things. A little panda planter. Little Majolica frog planter. And these fish, they're starfish dishes, and they go with, let me show you. I'm sorry, my house is a wreck because I have things everywhere that we unpacked. They go with this dish right here. And these I found at this bowl and the starfish. I found at a garage sale where they were having a sale because the mother had passed away, from cancer,
and they were selling. They had a sign out, name your price, and all the proceeds were going to go towards taking the family to Disney World, because that had been the grandmother's dream to go, and she passed before she was able to go. I got these lucite candle holders, which I am going to be listing pretty soon. And this is a salt and pepper shaker lucite as well. I got those on the website called Garage Sale, which I'm sure you've heard of. And just some random items also from sales around the weekend that I was going to all kinds of places, estate sales and garage sales, antique sales. It was a whole thing. And I found this at a Goodwill in Huntley, Illinois. This pretty vase, and also this Talavera vase, an Italian bowl, and this ceramic bowl, and a couple candle holders, and so much more. I do have these. This is a candle, a dragon candle, and there is also another matching dragon candle. These are dragon bookends, very heavy. And then I have one other one on another table. But yeah, so these were some of my finds, plus the big bin over there. And I listed several items already and sold them, so which are in this bin right here. There was a couple Murano and paperweights that have already sold. So I just wanted to give you a glimpse of my weekend haul. Full bin over there, and then all of this as well. And let you know that I will be listing it. This will all be up for sale on my eBay and Facebook and Mercari. If you see something you like and want before I get them sold, please email me at thriftingwithrebecca1@gmail.com and let me know your PayPal and all that you would like to buy it. Alright, see you later.